You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Since January 1st, 2024, the Three Bells Podcast has aired live right here on stereo.
You laugh with us.
You've cried with us.
Thank y'all so much. I'm out. And we're even mad along with us.
What just happened? What just happened? But most importantly, you were entertained by us.
I am loving the Three Bells Podcast dynamic. I'm loving this because it's like you guys have a real good rapport. You got great timing. And also it's like, I'm not sure if you guys hate each other or not, but I'm here for it.
On this special night, the Three Bells Podcast reaches an amazing milestone of 100 straight episodes.
And the best part is,
We're just getting started.
Welcome, everyone, to the Three Bells Podcast.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get it. For this is
Cheers to 100 more and beyond.
Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
Behold the king. The king of kings. Your knees done.
It's your boy. Main event, Triple J. Live on stereo. Welcome to the NXT Recap, part of the Three Bells Podcast, 100 episode week, everybody. Shane, welcome. Daz, we miss you. Get better. Mundo, got your back. Shane, how we feeling tonight, my guy? I'm too hyped after tonight.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. And we're continuing to celebrate our 100th episode week. We reached that 100, and now we on 101. Yeah. So we there, y'all. We here to party. We here to have a good time, and we here to talk about NXT and more. I'm ready. Let's hit it.
Well, if you ready, I'm ready. You know what to do, Shane. You already know.
Because I know all of you are ready. And Jay is ready, and I'm ready. So let's do it. Let's get it. For this is the Three Bells Podcast, Jay.
Yes, sir. And
One more for good luck.
sure. Man, we started off NXT straight off with seeing the Rascals coming in, also seeing Gallus as well. And it led us straight, literally, into the first match. I love when NXT does this shit, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a trendsetter for the show, and man, this match stole it, bro. This was a good-ass match. What did you think about it?
All right, so this is my first time seeing the Rascals in action. We're already seeing Gallus, and they've proven to be a strong, powerful faction. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, these Rascals, I have seen things that I don't think I've ever seen done. These three guys together, oh my goodness, this was, I'm in awe. I'm like in loss of words because they was extremely impressed, Jay. And I don't
brother.
think I've had this feeling in a long time. Like I've been impressed with, a couple people's performances, and I've expressed that. But my level of being impressed, this was like the highest. I absolutely love the way that they meshed, the way they communicated with each other, the way they complimented each other as well as complimented Gallus to give us this awesome match. It was just it was just a good dance all around. And these guys was just doing like the tiniest little things, but it meant so much. And visually it was just like, oh, snap. Oh, like that's what I was saying throughout the whole match. And I was like, dang, and just think that this dude, Wes, he's about to hang it up. He was about to say, yo, I'm done. But then, his homies came, and now we see this whole new, energized and just excited. It's almost as if Vince McMahon left and he's Triple H. And he's just like this brand new WWE. It's like this new Wesley. And I absolutely love this match. And they mentioned, Jay, that it has been 4 years since the Rascals have been together. So I was like, wow, 4 years. And then when they get back together, we get this tonight?
It looks like nothing's like it seemed like it was yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
bro, they didn't miss no cue. Everybody was on point.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that triple drop kick flippy thingy that they did, bro, all three of them together at the same time. I said, nah, that was something different.
Mm-hmm.
That Trey Miguel, woo, that boy got some moves up his sleeve.
They did
Very.
so many awesome moves, these three. I mean, man. But I will say this, and please, I'm not being a hater. Okay, Mundo. I know Mundo is like, oh, Shane's about to hate, but no, let me explain. Joe Hendry. Now, I'm really liking this guy. Like I like this guy. I just talk smack, to get under you guys' skin, but I like him. But Jay, please tell me why did he show his face during this match tonight?
Vic Joseph basically mentioned his name and he appeared.
Oh God,
And
that's
I
why.
remember, I remember last week Gallus kept on saying the Joe Henry line, saying his name. So that I think right there was a trigger for him to come out. Also,
Okay, so I get that. I understand that, but I mean, to me, it kind of overshadowed the Rascals because this was like, this was the getting back together match, for like 4 years, and they was like they gave that match, and then here comes Joe Hendry, and it kind of took away the attention from the Rascals.
you
So
see,
that's
you
why I
see
was
Booker's
like,
Booker's reaction was different too. He was like,
yeah,
"What?
Booker wasn't feeling it
What
at
did
all.
you?" He's like, "What did you just say?" to Vic, and Vic was like, "I said his name." And then he appears to be a commentator, color commentating, and he's like, when he told Booker, um, "I know you did not just say that," stealing Booker's old line. I said, "Uh oh, don't get the old man mad now." Like Booker get up off that table and want to do some spinneroonies on you.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it was cool to see. Yeah, it was cool the way he came out. I'd rather him had came out that way than opposed to if they were all flying around the ring beating each other up. He came when it was all down and out, all six men laid, and boom, here I come. And
It's just,
it's we just can't say his name. We'll be seeing him everywhere.
I
I
just
seen
thought
Mer.
that was bad timing. I mean, I understand the premise, and and I get it, but just for this match, because of the
Right.
fact that these guys, this was their first match together. That's the only thing. Like if they had done this, like if there was a part 2 to this match, Jay, then I would
Mhm.
say okay, because we already got the initial first match of them coming back. So we got to see that from beginning to end, and we enjoyed it. Okay, cool, great. And now Gallus is saying, no, 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 we want to have a rematch with this, that, and the third. And then here comes JH, and I get that. But I just wasn't. And again, I like Joe Hendry. I just thought that he shouldn't have showed this face during this match tonight. That's
He's
all I'm saying, because of who he is and because of who the Rascals are and what they showed who they are tonight. That's
right.
all.
I
But
definitely
shout out to the
understand
both of
your
them.
point. I understand your point on that as well. They should have waited to give him a different type of pop. But
Mm-hmm.
it, but it's just now it's like we got to sit back and watch NXT and just keep an eye on our words that are being said, because
Right.
you say a certain word now, is this guy's gonna just appear up on our TV screen.
Ugh.
Like
Ugh.
I even seen that son got merch on ProWrestlingTees.com, and I said, what? This shirt's about to sell like crazy, and NXT is gonna more than likely jump on it before it fully blows up, because they're gonna want to trademark that.
What, the Rascals?
Not a Joe Hendry shirt. Like I seen that they had shirts already available, and one with his face, one says "Say my name," say his name. Uh, like
Oh.
yeah, they already made 3 different shirts of him, but it's not on the NXT site. That's what I'm saying. So usually WWE will want to take, like, get their hands on this and put their stamp on the shits.
Oh, okay. Well, because he's from TNA.
See, right. So that's why they
So
put his my bad.
I was gonna ask, so being that he's from TNA, does TNA have his merch also?
No, his merch is on ProWrestlingTees.com. Anybody that's not affiliated with WWE is on there. So you get the whole TNA roster of T-shirts on that site too, and even
That's
like old school
interesting.
wrestlers. Yeah, man, you'll find old school wrestler shirts and all that, sorts of nature. When you go on that site, you'll be like, damn, I can find this on here, that on there. Oh shit, might want to get like 5 or 6 different shirts. You'll probably see shit that you've seen years ago, but it's just a newer version with the same person looking older, type shit. It's
Ah.
different. Yeah, it's different.
I mean, it's interesting because is is he still signed with TNA? Like,
From what I know of, I don't know too much on his contract situation, but from what we heard later on in the show, it kind of sounds like it kind of sounds like WWE has officially turned into NXT's turned to NXTNA, from what I'm seeing. And might as well just add the TNA to it, because
yeah.
like what I'm seeing from this also is the fact, like, Des mentioned this last week, and it was a situation where he said they're prepping this all up for the CW, this collaboration.
Mm,
So it definitely helps
mm,
by having that happen now, and
right.
the C Dub will get some good ratings now, because the product is going to be hot.
Wow.
This is going to be is nice. It's nice because
Wow.
the CW ain't pay much, if we want to look at it from, like, TV money terms, you know, it's a lot to us, but not a lot to them with the investment. So they're gonna make some crazy money because
Hmm.
like normally like Raw or SmackDown will get bought and it'll be like $1 billion deal or such. With TNA, I mean with NXT, CW only bought it for got it for 125 million for 5 years. Great investment,
That is good.
bro. I was like, shit. They gotta probably make a good 300-400 million in return later on off of it, and they're gonna probably be like, look, this is the home for the future of wrestling. Maybe give them an extra half an hour. But then again, you know what kills it? The 10 o'clock news, the CW
Yeah.
10 o'clock news.
Yeah, absolutely. And now Killjoy's not here.
He needed his grand entrance.
What's good, Three Bells Podcast? What up, what up, what it do, what it do, what it do, what up, what up, what up? Shane O'Mac, Triple J, what's up, fellas? What up, what up, what up?
What do you
Going
mean,
out
what
to
up?
you,
What do you mean, what up?
What?
That
I
this
was just
doesn't this
confused.
doesn't
What's
count. It
happening?
doesn't count because we was being knocked in and out of the freaking chat rooms. So that interruption doesn't even count, dude.
No. I brought y'all back. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was like you left and then I picked you up and then it was just you and I and then Jay called and I picked him up and now we was in a different room. It was just
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Yes,
I'm
sir. Yes,
great. How
sir.
you doing?
I'm fighting. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna just lay here. I'm gonna get up and fight. So I'm fighting. I'm here with my guys. It's 100 week. F it. F it. Just don't mind my voice and don't mind everything else. But F it. I'm here.
I mean, it's going to be hard because you. All right. Well, you're here, so that's what's up, man. Just
I'll chime in when I
stay.
can.
Okay.
All right. If it's something that I saw, I'll get in there with y'all. But if not, I'm here listening with you guys. Okay, because you guys were entertaining me. I didn't know that CW only got NXT for such a low amount of money. It's a hell of an investment.
Yeah.
Right. That
Yeah.
definitely.
That return is going to be huge.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be huge because wrestling is coming back to Channel 11. Damn, I haven't seen wrestling in Channel 11 since what the 80s. Remember, I was telling you guys how we used to watch wrestling on Channel 11 at 11 o'clock Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we saw that. We saw WWE. We saw Glow Wrestling. I used to love that. Oh, with the ladies. Yeah, before there was the NXT ladies here, you had Glow Wrestling. Mm-hmm. Channel 11, Channel 11 was it back then. And I see that they're about to be it again with NXT coming. Or how Jay said, NXT NA.
NA. Yeah. I heard the fans chanting that tonight. They were chanting that. I was like, ooh, that's interesting.
You know what they're saying? The CW had SmackDown at one point in '06 and '08. So
Really?
that plays a hand in why they got back in the game.
I mean, SmackDown and moved all over the damn place. I mean,
They
they
sure
were
did.
everywhere. They were
Ugh,
everywhere.
what a whore. You're a whore at SmackDown. It was it was everywhere. It was there. There was there was on Spike. There was on Channel 9.
UPN, yeah.
Yeah, UPN.
Oh my gosh.
5.
No, that
It
was
was
too.
everywhere. We was like, yo, what's going
USA.
on?
Remember they were just on USA?
And it
Now they're
used to
going
be
back to
on
USA.
going back to USA. Wasn't it used to be on Tuesdays? It was Monday and
Yeah.
Tuesdays we had wrestling, yes? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they didn't acknowledge it at one point on Tuesday. They was making it Friday. It was weird.
Right.
It was being taped on Tuesday.
Right. And then play it on Friday.
Played on
I
Friday.
used to I used to hate that shit because like if especially if you had a friend that went to that episode on the Tuesday, he'll come back talking shit like, yeah,
They
this is
knew
what
everything
happened.
already. Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, man, I gotta sit back and wait till Friday. Come on. You already spoiled the fun for
Mm-hmm.
me. I
Hmm.
used to hate that shit a lot. Like
Yeah,
especially
that's
before the Twitter world and Facebook and really started blowing up with telling us everything that happened.
mm-hmm.
Right. And imagine having to pretend while you're at the show that it's Friday. That must have been hard as hell.
I mean, you could tell the
Oh,
difference between a Tuesday and a Friday. You can feel it.
Right.
It's a you can feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
I,
like
Friday Night SmackDown, everybody. Yeah, okay.
yeah. Yeah, with a Tuesday aura. Yeah. Mm. Oh well.
oh my, oh my God. Whew.
But
Oh, okay.
the rascals. Woo wee. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, they're awesome. And they actually have a match this week against NQCC on TNA.
Mm,
Mr.
Mm.
Mr. What's his name? What's Ariana Grace's father name again?
Santino Morella.
Yeah, he told them on he told NQCC last week because they invaded the show and beat up the Rascals that they have a match this week against all three of them. So that'll be interesting how
Oh,
that goes.
okay, so
Wow.
I might have to find a way to watch on Thursday.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
Mm-hmm.
know how to watch TNA.
I might have to go to that site that I be on and just watch it.
Okay,
See if that one works.
right.
All right.
If it does, I'll let you guys know and shit, we could watch it.
Cool.
Because definitely, anytime now I start hearing NXT names crossing over, it's gonna have to give us, give a little peek. Like, hey, I see. Okay, like we just had recently got what Izzy Dame over there as well, but she didn't even get a pop when she went over there. Them TNA fans are like, who are they? Why are they
Right.
here?
And people are saying that, TNA is not getting the good end of the deal. But I'm like, what do you mean? Your stars are getting over on WWE programming. That's making them a bigger star. And they're saying your name on fucking WWE TV every week. Like how is TNA not getting something good out of this?
They're getting a lot. I think they're getting a lot out of it.
They are.
I don't. I see it. This is a win-win for both companies,
Yeah,
and
it's people are just mad because on the TNA side, they're like, oh, they gave us Izzy Dame, oh, they gave us Tatum Paxley, but then I'm like, well, you got NQCC, and then now you're gonna have Wes Lee on the show this week.
right.
Like, come on,
The way what I look at also, I feel that when we were beginning, starting out first with our podcasts, and we was noticing the influx of the WWE wrestlers that were going already to TNA, as if they were giving us signs like, look, there's a merger coming. We've seen Dolph. We've seen Mustafa Ali. We see Dana Brooke. We see Flop Dollar. We're like, oh, so is this where they sending guys to hone their craft
it's the
and
secondary
get
talent.
better?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
getting the other developmental. I mean, remember when we saw Triple H there?
right. Trinity was already
And
there.
yeah, and then remember during that time, the same people that run the WWE network they started working on TNA's networks. And then that's when TNA started calling their pay-per-views PLEs as well. I'm like, oh shit. Their wording is
Right.
becoming like WWE now. So it was in the works. It was right there in our faces.
Uh-huh. I'm hearing rumors. I'm hearing rumors with TNA that they might do their little Hall of Fame ceremony this year, and rumors are that it might be R-Truth and AJ Styles going in to the TNA Hall of Fame. I hope they do that and then buy the catalog at the same time, because I definitely want to see some TNA matches, especially the AJ ones, the Drew McIntyres, the LA Knights, the Bobby Lashley's, Samoa Joe. There was so much beef over there that the majority of our roster is built with TNA. So this was the perfect thing to do. Have the developmental system this way with their up and coming stars. Nice move. Nice move on both ends. Not gonna lie to you. But after this match that we got, we get it. We get a Ethan Page video, and then Jensen taking out Evans, and then Trick said his name and he appeared, and then we see Chase U in the back, and Thea's getting all hype because she overheard them mentioning Roxanne Perez's name, so she ran out and got hype. And they're talking with Duke, and he's letting them know, like, thank you to Ridge and how he's gonna come out there and he's gonna win tonight. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. So we get Ethan Page in Ava's office. That was a wild one.
Into the era of ego. And I have some very valid complaints as your champion. NXT has become an extremely unsafe work environment, and I would love to know how I generally...
Oro.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. How do you expect me to defend this title with honor and dignity when I gotta deal with this? How about you shut your mouth and you defend that title against me, huh? Oh, what a great idea! Why don't you just reward terrible behavior? Hey, listen up, pal. Your fantasy of thinking you deserve a shot at this? That's never gonna happen. And not only that, you have no chance in hell of ever pinning my shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3.
All right. You know what? I don't know what he's on
No
about.
chance in hell.
No, you are not in the title picture right now.
Ethan
Because
scared as
you're
hell.
not listening. You keep attacking him week after week. So no.
You know what? It's okay. The longer you run, listen, the longer you run, the worse it's going to get for you. You hear me? Huh?
Okay. Listen. You
The
want to
longer
defend
you
the title so
run.
bad?
What?
Do it tonight.
Okay. That's a great idea. And I'm actually going to do it against someone with honor and dignity, unlike you. Ethan Page is going to defend his title for the first time tonight against Dante Chen.
I love it.
Wow. Mad random.
Wow, that was some bullshit.
Just
Random
like that,
as
huh? That was shady. That was shady.
And Ava sat back and agreed with Ethan. Like, she told Oro, you ain't earn it yet. You ain't on, you looking down to come up type shit. I was like, oh, okay, so you agree.
Well, I mean, she was fair. I mean, look how many times he came up and just snuffed them out of nowhere. So that all of that doesn't equate a title match. Maybe a match, but not a title match.
True.
And he just came up with that name just to be shady,
Mhm.
rather than to pick Oro.
Spiteful as shit.
That's all it was.
Yeah, mad random.
Yeah.
He picked the last guy on the team. He was like, nah, I don't pick you. I picked the scrubbier guy.
Yeah, the newbie, the rookie junior. Yeah, pick him.
The guy,
He'd
the
be
guy who,
easy.
the guy who has no shot, but just stands
Mm-hmm.
there and passes me the ball, and I'll make every shot because of him.
We haven't seen him in
Right.
like what, 2 weeks, 3
It's been a
weeks.
minute. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think a month, if that.
Yeah,
It's definitely been a minute.
I was like, oh snap! I said, I remember him.
Last time we saw him, he lost to Lexus King.
After they fought 3 times.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Mad random.
The weird names they pick. Also,
Mm-hmm.
right after that,
Your
we get
messages,
rocked. Ah, okay. Let me play them. Oh shit! That's for my boy Killjoy. Woohoo!
I don't know if you guys got my last messages from the last time on the show when we were over here in the other room, but let me rephrase what I said. Hodge boy to the Killjoy. What's good? What's good? What's Holland's Palms really good, really hood. Hey, what's up, Mundo? What's up, Triple J? What's going on, Shino Mac? Hi, your boy to the Killjoy. What's good? What's good? What's Holland's Palms really good? What's really hood? All right, check this out.
Man.
First off, let me say from the first match on, real quick, like not a lot of them, just up to where we're at right now. First match with Gallus was slap. I'm talking about the Rascals did some aerial shit. They did the combination moves. That triple drop kick was beautiful. Fucking everything they did this night was on point. It showed off what the Rascals could really do in the ring, and I can't wait to see him on a pay-per-view. Damn it,
Right.
that's gonna be tight.
Mm.
Can't wait to get to the main roster. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so damn, I only got 54 seconds left. Hodge boy to the Killjoy. Smoke weed every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yo, that finisher is fucking awesome too.
Yeah, hell yeah. Everything they did was fucking on point.
Mm-hmm.
On point. Oh man, they played this last message from Mr. Killjoy.
There's so much TNA background that you could take and run it to WWE. I mean, like, look at it. TNA and WWE are like sister companies almost. I wouldn't be surprised if TNA got bought out by WWE somehow, some way, other than merger, or they went over here and, like, you know what I'm saying? Because TNA's been part of WWE's life for a long freaking time. Long time. R-Truth, his best years were in TNA. That's when he was hardcore Ron Truth Killings. And he did some killing. I mean, he literally tried to kill people. He hung motherfuckers in the ring. Remember when he used to take the ropes and have you open the ropes and shit and have you tied up on shit with his belt and choke a motherfucker out in the belt? Man, what? Ron was crazy back in the day. Crazy, I tells you. But nah, real talk. 10 seconds left. Hodge boy to the Killjoy. Smoke weed every day. Hey, TNA's gonna be here for a long time with backing of WWE. Smoke weed.
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree with what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as far as them being sister companies and the fact that, like, look at the wrestlers that we've gotten from there and the success that they brought over, and all of them have literally been successful. Especially look at R-Truth. Like he was saying, he was a staple there before he came to WWE as K Quick.
Well, I remember when he got fired from the WWF and he came to TNA and talked shit about them, and then he did his thing. I guess that's when he, took off in TNA and then came back to WWE. It's all true.
Their roster was loaded, real loaded, and shit. Like I said, that's why I hope they buy the archives at least first before they buy TNA, because I definitely just want to sit back and watch some of their old matches. There's some wild matches that they've had in the past, so I'll definitely want to watch. And also now coming up, we get Roxanne Perez in the ring. Roxy, what do you got to say?
Okay, so keep in mind at this point, I only got a few minutes of each of her and Thea. So
Okay.
Because I'm not competing with anyone inside that locker room. I'm competing with the history books.
Hmm.
And speaking of history, because I sure know mine, 13 years ago tomorrow, Charlotte Flair had her very first NXT TV match. And 13 years later, she's a 14-time world champion. The queen.
Wow.
A future Hall of Famer. But guess what? I'm on pace to shatter all of her records. Bailey's, Asuka's,
Really?
Rhea's. But you know what really pisses me off is the fact that all the talk online is when Julia comes to NXT, Roxanne's in trouble. When Stephanie McCurr comes, she's gonna run through the NXT Women's Division. Well, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and roll out a red carpet for them? Matter of fact, roll out the red carpet for any talent around the world, because when they step inside the ring with me, no one compares to the Prodigy.
I don't
Very
know. I
true.
mean, is she speaking facts? I mean, is she actually on that road, J Mundo, to be part of history?
Well, being only 22 years old, I would think, yeah. She got a whole life ahead of her.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that the people whose names that she's bringing up are going to be people that she's going to have to get through on her road to being great.
And she's already a two-time NXT Women's Champion at 22. I mean, depending on how much longer they're going to keep her in NXT, that can change. And she's really good. She's really good. She can get technical if need be. Seems like she can be a brawler when need be. She's tough.
So her submission game is crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Shane,
one
do you
thing.
remember?
Of course,
Stand
her
and
and
Deliver?
Lyra.
Yeah,
her and
Stand and
Lyra. That's
Deliver.
one of the best female matches on my list, next to Rhea and Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah, that fucking awesome match.
Oh, man, but damn. But
So,
to me, what happened?
No, I was gonna ask. So she's 22, and how long she's been in NXT?
I would say a solid 2, but more than likely 3. But I'm gonna keep it at 2.
Okay.
Because she came around when Mandy Rose was just leaving. Yeah.
Cool. You was gonna say something?
Oh no, I was gonna just say, like, out of all the NXT matches like I've ever seen, like, as far as like the females, if we're talking that, I would have to go back to the NXT Brooklyn with Bailey and Sasha.
Bailey and Sasha, yeah, that was a good match too. That was a hell of a match.
That was
Center
the
was
first.
lit.
Yes, that was the first time that NXT went ever on the road, and they brought it here.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
Then we had Gargano and Ciampa that night too. What? Oh my god!
NXT
They
Takeover Brooklyn.
That what? Then they had like 2 or 3 takeovers in Brooklyn after that, and each one was great. I sometimes go back and just watch those NXT Brooklyns. They were good ones. They were the fire starters for what we have now, and the product is definitely twice as better now than what it was before. The little interruption when it was 2.0, thank God that's out the way. Thank God you guys didn't watch that. You would have been pissed off watching that. 2.0 was ugh. But it produced us Braun Breaker. I'll say that. So yeah, he was the A guy there when it was 2.0. So,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. Well,
That-
I have Thea here on hold whenever you're ready.
Hi, Thea.
Hey, Thea Hale.
Used to really look up to you. I thought me and Roxanne, we're really not that different. I thought, like, the fact that
How are
you
you
even come
looking
out
up
here
to
and say
her?
that it's laughable that I'm your next opponent, you of all people know what it's like to be underestimated. You know what it's like to have people doubt you. Seriously? So go ahead, Roxanne, doubt me. Because I've broken doubters' noses. I've fractured doubters' arms. I've defeated doubters that I was never supposed to beat.
Oh, that's right.
So at the Great American Bash, go ahead, open up that history book that you say you want to rewrite, and then hand me the pen so I can write Thea Hale, one of the youngest NXT Women's Champions.
I don't buy it.
Used to really look
You're not buying that?
No, I'm sorry. It's not happening. Talk a good game though, but it's not happening.
So, fat chance on Thea Hale beating Roxy for the title. Fat chance.
Not happening. Not happening.
I'm sorry, husky chance.
Yeah, no.
Meaty chance.
That's when it's fat or husky, not meaty. Fat or husky. This guy. No, but she's not doing that. I mean, this is less. I believe that less than you guys believe in Sammy beating Gunther. That is not happening. Especially not on no goddamn Great American Bash TV show.
Bro, what was it? Was it me, or did they say that the Great American Bash was going to be on a different channel when they
Sci-fi.
They
announced
have
it?
sci-fi for some reason.
What? Come on, we all be going back to this bullshit. Back to no.
Because of the Olympics, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I figured it was some sporting event that was bigger than WWE.
I mean, Jay's over there having a meltdown. You okay, Jay?
Come on, see now, because then it just starts reminding me of the shifts like we were just talking about, going from channel to channel to channel to channel.
But it's the
But at
Olympics.
least we know. Yeah.
Huh?
It's the Olympics and we know what channel, the sci-fi is, as opposed to, what's that other one? FS1?
Right.
That's a hard channel to find.
Yeah. It's
Bro, this
way
is like
up
channel.
there.
It's like channel 400, 300 or 400, some shit like that.
Way up there.
A little bit easier for me though.
Oh snap, Jay! Look who's here.
Hey Bree. I see Bree. Hi Bree.
Yeah, she left a message too.
I'm gonna play these messages.
It's like Kurt Angle. It's like people want to say, oh yeah, Kurt Angle, his best years are in TNA. And I have to agree. Just because you're in WWE doesn't mean those are your best years. It's just those are the years that most eyes are on you. And that is what I mean. It's so much like how Killjoy's saying about Ron Truth Killings. FNA, he's more than just my bad and all these other gimmicky fucking words that he says, And that's what I don't like about WWE. They just continually just ruin and bastardize.
Hey, isn't this our homie from London?
Yep.
Yeah.
Muse.
Hey Muse, what's going on, man? Hope all is well way over there in London.
It's really late there.
Yeah.
Salute to him staying up this early.
Yeah, he was with us. He was with us for a minute. He hung in there. Yeah. Shout out to him. Hopefully he hit a playback and hear his shout out on the playback.
Right.
Correct. Let me play this.
There you go.
Let me play this message by Bree, and if Killjoy comes back, I'll play his later.
Shout out to the three bells. What's up, Mundo? What's going on, Triple J? And what's up, Shane O'Mac? What's up to listening party down the chamber? I saw you gentlemen on, and I just wanted to come in and show some love.
Thank you,
right,
Bree.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Gracias.
No, dude, no. Dude, why do you do that? Why is it that when somebody shows up love in their own special way, you want to try to do what they do? You can't do what they do. Only you could do what you do, and they could do what they do.
How come you don't say the same thing to your partner? Because he just did the same goddamn thing.
Because he was making fun of you. You did it first, and then he made fun of you doing it. And Jay is just he has the human beatbox. He's just a mess. So he's not even part of this equation. I'm talking about you.
Wow, Jay. He just discounted you.
Because because I'm saying, because Jay makes noises anyway. That's just him. he makes all type of noises anyway. So because that's his way of having his own sound machine.
No, I just like I like when she does that because it feels good in my ears.
Yeah, if she feels good to our ears, you okay? I don't want no man cat purring in my ear.
Oh boy, Shane's throwing his usual shade. You always do this when Bree's around too. You just throw shade. And you look like such a hater.
I do that to everybody. When who was the other person you tried to mock? When you do the smoke weed every day, I got you on that. When you mark Greg, I got you on that. I got you on everybody, not just Bree.
No,
I understand that you like it and
it's lit.
I understand that you like it and you compliment it and it's lit. But dude, you're not a cat. You're just not a kitty cat. Cut it out.
I'm about to pack it up. I'm about to go to bed. I don't have any energy for you, Shane. I don't.
But you have an energy to sound like a horny cat, huh? Mm-hmm.
How the hell do I sound like a horny cat? If I remember properly, that was your partner last night doing all that meowing and shit. You forgot?
What the hell is that?
Your partner was the one meowing last night.
Oh, you're making my chest hurt.
Like a cartoon. Like I'm throw a shoe. Like you standing on the fence, like singing because you're horny, and I'm throwing the shoe to shut you up.
What?
I'm a sexy cat.
I think the cat.
Not.
I think a cat would be meowing if they were horny, not purring like that.
No coughing.
Yeah, I don't have the energy. My head hurts.
My head hurts. How about
tissue
that?
Up our nose.
Oh, goodness. By the way, TMI.
Yeah. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming to you live from Atlantic City, New Jersey, in my hotel room.
You sound horrible. Ugh.
I sound amazing.
Okay. You're going to hear the playback and you're going to crack up on the chat tomorrow. You're going to say, fellas, why didn't you tell me?
I told y'all to mind my voice. I told y'all. I knew I haven't really spoken too much today. I didn't really talk a lot today.
Oh, okay, because you wanted to save it for the show. Yeah, okay.
I actually was quiet a lot today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides saying earlier, it is open.
Yeah, when I saw you when I ran up on you.
Yeah.
I ran up on Jade earlier today.
Really?
I'm like, yo,
yeah,
I ran behind me.
I really did. I ran up on him. Oh, you didn't know Shade?
I mean, my goodness, how many times have you seen Jay?
A lot.
You know how many times I've seen Jay? Not once. I still have not met this man yet.
Oh my God. And you guys have done 101 episodes together. Bree, you hear this, Bree?
That is
Bree,
amazing.
didn't they say during our interview with you, didn't they say they were going to meet up? And they have yet to do so. Ain't that a damn shame?
Not my fault.
Uh-oh.
Not my fault. You know, we've been trying to have a Three Bells night out for quite some time now.
Right, we went out to BBQ, right, Shane? We gotta go out again.
Yeah. Somebody filled in for Jay's seat at that night.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. And that's too bad too, Jay, because we didn't pay for our food.
I know that's right.
KJ would have free food and food to take home.
Right, I did.
Oh well.
We got a message from Bree.
Yes, I do remember them distinctly saying that they were going to meet up. And shout out to your 101 episode. Shout out to Three Bells. So, you guys met up in Jersey? Where did you guys meet up at? Just curious.
No, I'm currently in Jersey right now. I'm on vacation, but starting my vacation in a terrible way because I feel like shit. The guy's still in Brooklyn right now. And I just happened, when I was on my way out of town earlier, I just happened to run up on Jay when he was going to work. I caught him off guard. It was so funny.
Do you guys live close? You guys live close to each other, or?
Yeah, Jay is like a 10 minute drive from my house, technically. Yeah, if you drive. That's what, 2 stops on the train?
Oh wow, you right there. Nice.
Yeah, he's right here. Well, when I'm there, yeah.
When you
And he's always driving through my app anyway.
And I was about to text you and say, "Hey Jay, I'm over by your crib," but then I looked. I was like, "Oh, there he is, right there." So I just pulled up. Yeah,
Stop traffic and everything.
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah. 100 episodes and still
Shane and Jay will walk right past each. Yeah, they walk right past each other.
Yeah. Like Jay will literally say Shane, and I will look and be like, "Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?" But I wouldn't even say that because I get a lot of people that say what's up to me, and I say, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?"
Don't
and
have
then
a
he'll
clue
say,
who they are.
Yeah, he'd be like, Shane O'Mac. I'm like, yeah. Oh, what's good, man?
Finally.
Yeah.
I'm like 10 feet taller than you. What's going on, man? Yo, Jay, Shane's a very tall dude. He's a very tall dude.
Oh,
no, I'm not. 5'10" is not tall. Not tall.
You're 6 feet.
I'm 5'10".
We're not the same height, Shane. You're 6 feet.
I'm 6 feet in Tim's.
Okay. And Jay's
5'10" in my
5'4".
felines. Jay's
5'4" in Tim's.
I'm 5'5". I'm 5'5". Stop it.
Wow.
I lied on my state ID and added an extra inch on my ID.
He said he's 5'4". Damn, let me find out Lola Vice is taller than you. Anyway, I'm muting. I'm out of here.
Oh, shit. Okay, so we get a Kalani Jordan interview where she's talking real quick. She's talking about Soul Ruka, and she's saying when one challenge closes, another one opens. And here comes Miss Wendy Chu. What happened?
What happened? We have her in the locker room. We have her.
Oh,
Here she is right here. Here she go.
Hi, Lonnie.
I mean, don't be shy. Okay, I'll turn around. That way I won't scare you. Okay, so now you can talk.
Women's North American champion and an amazing match against Soul Ruka and Heatwave. Yeah, Soul's incredible. I had to dig down deep and pull out some crazy moves to keep this title. But when one challenge ends, there's always another one right around the corner. And I did just hear Roxy mention Julia and Stephanie Vaquer, which means this women's division is just getting stronger. And as champion, I'm going to keep upping my game. Kelly, what are you looking at?
Look at Wendy Chu staring at her and the title. Smiles, walk
That was
away.
weird, right?
That was
with the
weird.
doll with the doll in hand with no head. Oh shit! Yeah, she's fucking spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky. And okay, prior to our next match, we got Lola talking as well. Hmm. Hmm. So-
Yeah, that's the one I don't have, unfortunately. Sorry.
Okay, and she was. You don't have to womp. You don't have to womp that.
Yeah,
You're good.
that one was very hard. And it was a picture in like 5 seconds of the last line when she said, what was that? I forgot what she said. Something about fight you or something like that. And I guess that's how we got the match later on tonight.
Right. Because I know she was talking about how she got hit with the 5 pop rocks and stuff, and Fallon was like, "Oh, you trying to get another shot?" So we got these 3 chicks in front of her, and she picks
Mm-hmm.
out JC Jane to fight, all because she called her a rookie. And and
Well,
Lola was like, "Ain't Jasmine a rookie?" So she's like, "No, she don't count because she's with us." Like, oh my god!
oh, yeah.
Like, you know, Jasmine got to be feeling some way about just hearing that itself. She's not gonna say nothing because she's around the pretty girls, so she's cool. She's not,
Oh, that's what that is.
yeah, she's around the veteran.
Ah.
She's around the veterans. So those veterans that are pretty girls that are bad are all girls that are thinking and feeling that they're overlooked. So this is their way to try to go after Lola. Like, look, you're not gonna get this because now it's our turn. So this is cool. Definitely cool. And this leads
Nice.
us now. What? What happened?
No, I
What's
was
up?
saying nice. I was saying nice.
Okay, this leads us into our next match where we have Jalbon versus Jensen with Briggs by his side. What were your thoughts on this, Shane, and then Des, if you would like to chime in on this?
I mean, Jay and Mundo, we should have known that this match was going to happen based on Mr. Jensen thinking that he's doing something good by sucker punching somebody like Evans. So, yeah, not surprised at this match at all. It's well deserved. And I must say, Jensen was looking pretty good up there next to Evans because we already know that that Evans is already good. He's proven that a long time ago. This Jensen guy, I must say that he was I was impressed. Not ginormously, but I was impressed. It was pretty good. I liked how and Jay, I wanted to know if you caught this. When Jensen slammed Evans on the table, somebody in the audience said, "That boy bouncy." And the audience like laugh. You heard like several people in the audience laugh. I thought that was cool. And interesting how Sean Spears, he comes out and I don't know, like coming out like a school teacher or something or a drill sergeant. I don't know what that was about, but it was good enough to help Evans for him to make his move and to win the match. And lo and behold, what does Jensen do? Jensen does the sucker punch attack part 2. For without Evans even knowing, Jensen sneaks up on him and starts beating him again. And then Briggs is like, dude, what are you doing? Like, dude, you can't do that. You don't get on speaker for you. Like, I gotta look out for you. You can't be doing stuff like that. So Jay and Mundo, I don't understand why are they giving this guy another chance. They showed a whole montage of everything that he did wrong, which got him, I guess, suspended or arrested, whatever. And then as soon as Ava said, okay, I'm going to give you another chance, he jumps this kid twice. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens next week. If he's going to be like in the red even more, or it's just going to be, forgot about it. We're just going to forget about it and just let him keep doing his thing. We shall see, Jay Mundo. We shall see.
Well, like I told you before, you got to remember who his boss is and who his boss was back when he was an active competitor. Shawn Michaels was one of the worst people to work with backstage. I mean, I remember multiple different stories and multiple different documentaries just stating that he was horrible, horrible person. So he's being very understanding. And I mean, the stuff that Jensen is doing compared to what Shawn was doing, night and day. Doesn't even compare.
Mundo, just because Shawn did all of those horrible or terrible things, whatever, does not negate for everyone under him to do the same thing. And if that's the case, that makes Jensen even worse because he's using Shawn Michaels' experience as an excuse for him to do his thing and say, oh, Shawn is not going to punish me because he did the same thing that I did. So he should totally understand. That's bullshit.
I'm not saying that he's saying that. I'm saying that Shawn is being understanding of the situation because he had a rough time at it at that age as well. I'm not saying that Jensen is doing it purposely because he's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get away with it because of Shawn Michaels. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying that you saying that. What I'm saying, I'm putting it out there as a possible thought. It is possible that he was thinking that or saying that without us hearing it. Because look what he's doing. Look what's going on. Look what we're talking about. That's all I'm saying. But yes, continue, Mundo. Didn't mean to interrupt.
But yeah, it was a good match overall. One thing that stuck out to me was the hops of Javon. This boy literally jumped from the floor to the last rope and did a moonsault to Jensen. I'm like, how in the hell did he just do that? Like, that was really, really something crazy to see. And he's really, really talented, man. That boy is going to go really, really far. And Jensen, I think he's really good too in the ring as well. I would love to see more of these two going at it. We'll see what next week shapes up to be. Overall, I enjoyed the match completely.
Facts. That it was definitely a good showing by both guys. And Jensen did a move that was similar to like a Styles Clash. I thought that was cool from him.
Yeah.
That
That
shit
was
was.
fucking awesome.
I didn't think he had that in his arsenal.
Right, because at first I thought it was gonna be a pile driver. I'm like, wait, and then like you said, it was like a Styles Clash.
He just gotta stop wearing them them boots, them cowboy boots. He seems like he can't really move around the ring as much. He's not as fast and mobile, but he gave a good fight. And but goddamn, that shit young OG be pulling off. That kid has a great future ahead of him. I'm definitely intrigued by what else will happen with him down the line because he has it all. The moves, the aerial, bound, he could fly, he got everything. So I'm definitely excited on his future. And I noticed as both Jensen and Briggs were walking off, Spears was right there watching the whole thing break down and the entrance ramp. So I'm thinking Spears might be working with Jensen. I wouldn't be too surprised at all with that. Also, we get the family in the back playing cards, and here comes Mr. Dempsey, and he's like, psst, psst, "Yo, come talk to me for a minute," and the Don is like, "I've been very impressed by you," and then Dempsey's saying, "I'm in a
I got you, Jay.
situation." Oh,
I
you
got you,
do?
Jay. I'm sorry. I was playing it and, and I'm like, why are you still talking while the video's playing? I'm on mute. Wah, wah, wah. Here you go, man.
Actions you, Don.
Who the fuck you pissing at?
Don't look like what kind of person you think I am? Watch it, all right? Hey, easy.
That deserves a snuff.
What are you doing? You don't psst the Don.
Okay.
Forget about that. The Yeah, the Angelo trunk tactic.
Yeah.
No, I know all about it. Miles was telling me.
I'm sorry, Miles did what now?
Yeah, the kid won't shut up about it. That's all he's saying. I'm joking, relax. I'm busting your balls. Come on. Look, I know everything that goes on around here. Look, I gotta be honest. I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
Look, don't try to sweet talk me. See, I'm still coming for that Heritage Cup.
Is the sun gonna rise in the morning? Of course you are. Now, what's this breaking news you got for me?
Like, found myself in a bit of a situation and, well, I need some advice.
What kind of situation?
Hypothetically speaking, and this is purely hypothetical, let's say a witness saw me.
What is the salmon shower? Just take him for a swim.
Hypothetically, let's say it's not a him, but a her.
Uh-oh.
What?
Look, hypothetically.
No. Look, you're gonna take care of this on your own.
I thought you were the one that took care of things here.
Nope. You're taking care of it.
Wow. Does he mean homegirl from last week when she saw them? Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that was my cue, wasn't it? Yeah. She better watch her back, sucker. Somebody got their eyes on you.
Oh my God, this guy Dempsey's on something. He's on something. But prior to our next match, we get Dante Chen as well talking about getting his title shot. He was definitely caught off guard with it, and he's not going to be naive and thinks that it's time for him to maximize his opportunity. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings in the match coming forward, where we feature Dante Chen versus Ethan Page. But prior to that, we get Trick talking to Ilya on the phone. Do we have that?
What up, Trick?
Man, I worked so damn hard for this NXT championship. I know a title doesn't define a man, but without it, I don't recognize myself. Look, I got to get back to being me. I got to do my own thing. You feel me?
Trick, you're now on the journey of redemption. When you beat me for the title, my world changed.
Dragging off.
I got drafted, so I focused my mind on
Meanwhile,
goals
in
of
the
my new
background,
surroundings.
Pete Dunay
And
is
now I
watching.
seek to conquer new worlds. But the question is, what do you want?
Man, I want my title back. Paige ain't just gonna give me no rematch.
Well, I wish I could help you out more, my friend. But these are two different situations. Take care, Trick.
Who them people?
Hey, yo, Pete. I know you got a little experience with this one. Figure it out.
Okay, attitude. He's like, I'm like, bitch.
Go figure that shit out yourself.
Right. And I was asking, like, who them people in the background? Like, those look like the new newbies.
Yeah, it seemed like the same ones that we saw at the DJ party from last week or the week before. That was, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God. So here we go. Here we go. Where we have the title on the line. Ethan Page versus Dante Chen. Dez. Shane. Talk to me. Dez. Dez.
No.
Yeah, Shane,
Mondo.
take it, Shane.
Okay. I figured you was going to say that, but Jay was having too much fun trying to get you to wake up like how we tried to get him to wake up. So, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having a headache at the moment. I'm sorry.
But,
Okay.
yeah, this match, this title match, this very random, like just so random. It was an okay match. It was cool. There was a slip up that was that Dante had made. He had slipped when he jumped off the top rope. Good to see that he was okay after that, because that could have been brutal. And yeah, that was the only thing that stuck out for me. That and this move that Ethan does, which is called, is it the Ego Edge, which I thought was very, very cool. In order for him to win the match. And at the end, Jay, when Ethan was doing his celebration, as one should, because he gets to keep his title. And we should have known that this was going to happen, Jay, where he gets attacked by Big O himself. I guess since he can't be in a title match, he's going to get that ass after the title match. Yeah. I got my eyes on you, fool, until that moment where we will have our match together. Hopefully you will still have that title and I'm taking it from you. It's like, dude, every time you close your eyes, here comes Oro. So when we're going to have this match? Who knows? Other than that, this was a good match. It was a good match. It was good to see Chen do his thing. I would like to see him do more. Yeah, that's about it, Jay. That's all I got.
Right. Chen gave it his all. The crowd was definitely behind him the entire match. I was quite surprised at how, he gets the reaction from the crowd that he gets. They seem like they're with him. They got his back, and it was giving him momentum pretty much the entire match until this guy wants to hit, you know, the razor's edge, or since Damian Priest uses it as well. Now, come on, like this can't be your finisher, and Damian uses it too. You gotta drop that. I don't want to see the ego's edge or Ethan's edge. Don't want to see it. But good one for the champ, and good shit Oro. On site Oro, as Vic Joseph calls him. He comes there, Marlon wants to kick his ass. And it's cool to see Oro just there being the stubborn pain in the ass that wants to just get revenge for his boy getting beat up. So keep it up, Oro, for real. What happened, Shane?
Question. So the love that the audience gave Dante tonight, did they give it to him because they actually liked Dante, or was they showing him love because of the fact he was fighting Ethan, the person that no one likes?
I think he has a following because the times when he fought Lexus, he had the same type of momentum with the crowd. They was loving everything. So, you know, I wouldn't say it's the title match. I would just think it's the character itself. They're behind him 100%. And he's probably on a lot of level up shits that the fans got exposed to him a lot and they liked about him. And he seems entertaining with what he does as well in the ring. So that's
Right.
one thing I catch on with him. He just needs to get a couple of more finishing moves, added onto his repertoire, and he'll definitely have a good future going forward. I don't know whose spot he took, but somebody lost some time because now he's going to be seen more if that's the case. Let's see what happens.
Cool.
And we got Gallus talking in the back. Uh-oh. Gallus, what are you talking about?
The other night and we would have battered they three. Aye. The shiny new toys had their 15 minutes of fame. Now go back to TNA. Did you see that clown looking at me in commentary? If I hear the name Joe Henry one more time. Amen. He
Oh boy.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Hey, don't look at me. You guys said my name. Listen,
Oh boy.
we don't care. Go back to Scotland. Guys, I get it. You've been working hard for years. And I'd be upset too if someone just strolled in and became the most talked about superstar in all of NXT. But the reality is, I'm sticking around. I like it here in NXT. See, the thing is, Joe, no one in NXT actually likes you. Really? Yeah, because when people think of Scotland, they think of Gallus. They think of Drew McIntyre, not some flash in the pan. Well, maybe you guys would feel a little bit better if you believed in the answer to all life's problems, Joe Hendry. Just one more time. See if I hear it one more time. The other night.
You know what's crazy? I seen TNA last week. They did a replay of Joe being Trick's partner, and the commentator for TNA, excuse me, the commentator for TNA was like, did Joe Hendry enter himself into the NXT championship conversation?
Huh.
This is not NXT people. This is TNA people suspecting this and saying this on their programming after giving the highlights of NXT from last Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I
could. I mean, based on what we've seen, Jay, I can see that question come out of nowhere. I mean, come from the fact that he was there and he's fighting with, the top tier superstars, including the champion.
Right.
So yeah, absolutely. I could see him in that conversation in the future. Not the very far future, by the way. Very close future. Yeah. I don't know how, but you got one of the hottest names right now, especially the hottest name here at the Three Bells table. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting conversation, Jay.
I see him eventually fighting Joe Coffey with this meetup that just happened in the back. I wouldn't mind that one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I mean, they talked shit about him last week.
Yep. And now again this week. And this time he was in their face.
He showed right, exactly.
Yeah, he rudely showed up during their match. So that's a point.
That's not, it wasn't rude. You talked shit about me. So of course I'm gonna show up and pop up like, yeah. So say it to my face now.
Right. I'm saying according to them, Gallus is saying that it was rude of him to just come in and just steal our shine, while being here dominating in the ring against these new jacks. We got to let them know. We got to put them in their place. And we thought we was doing it until your ass had to come out here and do your twist and turn and smile and your clappity claps and all of that shit.
Don't say my name and I won't appear. But you say my name and I'll show up.
And then he said his name. They said no.
What's crazy is he said he's staying in NXT.
Yep.
Yeah, he likes it here.
And they like him.
So is he officially? Is he gonna go back to TNA the Thursday, or That's it. He's done. Is he done with TNA? And we could say
Nah,
officially he's
I think
he's
it's the same. I think it's the same situation that we got with EO and Josh Briggs. Eventually, once how we stated on Friday, that they are expected to do more, stay in the other federation for a while, just to keep building up the partnership. I think that's all it is. I don't think he's. I think he's still a contractual talent of TNA, but him being on NXT is just doing more for TNA.
Right. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, I wouldn't be
Damn.
surprised if we see Gallus on TNA one day, if they get into a feud.
Yes. There's so much magic to be done. I can't wait to see what they got cooking. So we get our next match. We got a ladies match featuring Izzy Dame versus Paxley. Weirdly, Paxley was standing outside the ring and then all of a sudden laid under Izzy when she came into the ring. So awkward. That was cool. That was kooky. It was okay. Different. Very different. But Shane, what was your thoughts on this? And Mundo, if you've seen it as well, we could review this one real quick.
I like I like the mentally craziness of Paxley's character, and then she uses that in the ring as well, and she's actually good, Jay. She's good. I was like, wow, because she's using her craziness almost as like her strength, and it's like some of the moves that she does, it kind of looks crazy. It fits her character. I'm like, wow, I like this. And what was the name of this move? I couldn't get the last word. It was the psycho trap.
Yes, that's what I got. Psycho Trap.
That was brand new. I said, wow. I was very impressed with that finisher, especially from her. Yeah, I thought this was a good match for her from her standpoint. Izzy Dean, I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're pretty and you're cute, but it was Tatum that did it for me in this match and her finisher. That's all I gotta say about this. Good job, Paxi.
Mundo, you got anything on this one, or you good?
His silence is loud and clear.
Yo,
It's
you saw that
deafening.
shit? You saw that shit with Wendy? Wendy held the doll up after the match, and she
Mm-hmm.
put the doll head on top of it and gave it to her. I think they're gonna form something with them too. They're missing one more person. They're missing one more person, but I don't mind them being a tag team at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, they're two dark girls.
Mm-hmm.
One sleeps, the other one doesn't. Because Paxley's like a fucking Dracula. She's popping up everywhere after dark, and it seems like Wendy sleeps all day and wakes up at night as well to wreak her havoc.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool. It was cool to see because Wendy just stares. She doesn't blink. She don't say nothing.
Right.
And that's gonna probably Paxley's she's one who's easy to get drawn to people. So if it attracts to her, she's gonna follow it. Well, I can see something between the two.
So
It's a
so so do you see them as a tag team, or do you see a third person coming in to create a new faction?
I don't see anybody yet that's dark at the moment on NXT to join them. But
Okay.
I would think there's at least a tag team first,
Hmm.
or maybe they just start helping each other out during matches before they form into it, because they definitely have something cooking in the pot with that. And we seen it last week when she was talking to the doll and ripped the doll's head off. So you picked the right person to have a storyline with and a friendship with. So,
Hmm.
and like you were saying about Izzy Dame, I've been saying this for months about Izzy. Her footwork is not there. She over tries a lot of moves. So she needs to go in the lab, get her maneuvers and her skills better than what it is, because she seems lost, slow. I don't want to rant on her, but she just needs a lot of help. She's definitely trapped. And we see that after this match, we got Ridge and Thea talking, and here comes Duke with the rest of the group, and they're getting all hyped for their match.
I don't have that.
So
Sorry.
no. That's all I wrote. That's all I wrote because Chase got hyped and he was like, "Fuck yeah!" Oh shit, this guy. But like prior to our next match, we had Ashante and Cedric the Ashante the Adonis. I was about to say Cedric the
Cedric the
Entertainer.
Entertainer. Yeah.
Wow. But yo, that segment was bananas. This dude is funny.
Let's see. Who we talking about now?
Ashante the Adonis and Cedric Alexander.
Hey fellas, what's up?
All new competition, right? And opportunities to get in there with this stuff. Hey, focus, please. Focus. There's a lot of potential. How you doing? Hey, that's twice in 30 seconds.
You
Come
ain't
on,
lying.
let's chill. I'm just saying, we got the opportunity to show the world what we all about, right? And excuse me.
Lash Jakara.
See, no, thank you. I'm not interested. Okay, bye-bye.
Pause. Rewind. Girl, this ain't Chase you. This is Chase me. Do you know? Plus, I came to talk.
Ooh, nice.
That was smooth.
Oh, no, we're not gonna do this again, okay? You understand me, my guy? Moonwalk out
Cock
of here.
blocker.
Move. First of all,
Again?
I need you to take it down a notch. You up here right now, I need you down here. Hey, and secondly, I'm sure Miss Jackson would love to get to know the hottest new attraction.
No touchy, Mr. Stallion. Relax yourself, or we have a problem.
Cock blocker.
Gentlemen, calm down.
You know what? We're not doing this. No.
No.
Why not? You took off his glasses. You too, Miss Jackson. Let's go. No,
See you later.
Not even.
You ever get in trouble again, huh? Come on, bro. You know I love trouble.
Mm.
That was fire. I like that.
Yo, she was open though. Jakara
Yeah.
was open. She was about to reach that hand. Ooh-wee.
He's like, I'm finally getting some play. She's like, Lash, you got to play last with Trick Willy Wonka. Now I'm getting some play. And then Oro cock blocking.
There, and notice he said again. I said, wait a minute. This is not the first time he tried to holler? Or is this not the first time he interacted with one of the metaphor people?
I don't know.
Because he
The
said
only time that we
again.
The only time that we saw Ashante was him when he was coming out the office last week. Or I
Right.
think the week before.
Right.
So I haven't seen anything to my recollection of it. So Oro's just jealous. Well, come on.
Yeah.
Let the man get some play.
I mean, I think that was just like it was just an excuse for them to have their match was going to take place next Tuesday, Jay.
Right. That's what I seen. That's what I noticed. Them
Yeah.
two fighting.
Yeah. That's what that was about. So he's basically, fighting so that he can leave, Lady J alone, allegedly.
Cock blocking at its
Mm-hmm.
best.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, when he said we're not doing this again, I thought there was like a previous story where he came off, disrespectful or something like that, and that's why he's saying no. But if you're a cock blocking, it's like, dude, that's not a good look, man. Especially with the fact that we're on your side. Like, like you won me in terms of having your back, but cock blocking, dude, you can't do that, man. Especially when two people are actually interested in each other, Mundo. Can't do that.
Right. Like he's just being a hater. Like, come on now. Let that girl
Yeah.
get some play. Lash got some play. She deserves
Mm-hmm.
it.
Right. They all deserve it. We all deserve some magic. We all deserve some yeet. But he was basically saying was no yeet. Because as long as I'm here, you ain't yeeting on my girls. Okay. We'll see next
Right.
week. We'll see next week when I whoop your ass. And as you're laying on the mat, I'm going to go and holler at your shorty while you're on the mat. Mm-hmm. Jay?
Right. So while your mic is open, we got Lola versus JC Jane. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, because of the fact I was looking for all of these clips, I really didn't see anything to comment on it. All I know is that Lola won, and
Right.
then Miss JJ's crew got on her, and then these other girls came to help Lola, and we have this picture of a possible future 3-on-3 women's match, which I would like to see. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, that's all I know about this match.
It was an alright match. It wasn't that bad. I just noticed that Lola was pretty much dominating this one. And at the end when they took her out, Sol Ruka, Carmen Petrovic came. I said, oh no. Nah, is this gonna be a match we get at the Great American Bash? I definitely could see that. But damn, Lola with that backhand, that back elbow hit to finish people off. Shit. I wouldn't want to be the person getting their jaw broken one day. Because she hits hard. And you can see it. Shout out to her for winning. But as we seen what happened, we got a potential, 3-on-3, as Shane said. Possibly lining up. And after that, we see that Paxley is in the back with the doll, and Kalani Jordan notices. And she asks Kalani, do you want to play? And she was like, I'm too old to play with dolls.
Oh, hey, Tatum. It looks like you found the rest of Wendy's doll. I'm pretty sure she was looking for that earlier. It's my doll. Do you want to play? You're so sweet, but Tatum, we're too old to be playing with dolls. But thanks, girl.
Yo, is she on some voodoo shit when she picked up the black doll? Is she
I
gonna
love.
rip that? Is she gonna rip that doll's head off next and go after Kalani for that North American title?
She was staring at it and was about to touch it. And notice when she had jumped off, she jumped down and she grabbed her rib, I guess from the previous match that she just had.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, Paxley's getting a lot of damn title shots.
Mm-hmm.
What is she doing? Like, she's obviously impressing in the back. If that's the case, she did go to TNA. That's the
Yeah.
reason why that's the reason why we had her match with Izzy, because they were the last two to go challenge Jordan Grace. So I could see the reward now is probably to fight Kalani. I would love to see that and see her bring that black doll to the ring. That's
Me
gonna be
too.
something. That's gonna
That'll
be
be a good
something.
match. A very good match. Oh yeah.
Especially with what we've seen that Paxley can do now, and we know what Kalani already has. This is definitely intriguing between the two females. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see if it's on night one or night two of the bash. That's that's the whole thing. And you see, Shane, like they having, like I was telling y'all guys not too long ago, how they do with their PLEs. We'll get a PLE every other month with them, but one of them will be on TV for like 2 weeks. I like it,
Yeah.
because we won't get that TV show feeling. We'll get PLE fights on Tuesdays. Those two Tuesdays, and
Mm-hmm.
that I'd rather see that than getting the TV style and a lot of back talk. We getting wrestling those 2 weeks. It's gonna be a lot on. It's gonna be a lot of matches. More than likely, we're gonna probably see at least maybe 8 matches, 10 matches, maybe 12 total, depending what happens. But
Mm-hmm.
we're in store for a Great American Bash. Yet another PLE that they took from WCW.
Nice.
I remember
Nice.
those episodes of that. So it's cool that they at least let them know that, like, look, we don't forget y'all. We keep them names. So that was definitely cool. It was Calito cool. So we got the next matchup, and ooh wee, we was talking about it last week, and we got it this week. Jada and OTM versus Meechin and OC. But prior to that, we see Ethan Page leaving. Ethan, what are you doing, boy? What are you leaving for?
Ethan Page, are you upset with how tonight played out? First of all, that's your NXT champion, Ethan Page, and upset. Upset about what? I successfully defended my title tonight. Then that maniac Mensa tried to ruin it, just like you are trying to ruin the champ's night. Thank you and goodbye. Ethan, what about Royal Pinning? Stops! You didn't pin me. That didn't count. I'm still the NXT champion, and for the record, none of this bothers me. And he didn't pin me.
That shit did bother you. He wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
have
He
said it.
did pin you.
He wouldn't have said this shit twice. So that shit
Mm-hmm.
did bother him. I
Thank
actually
you
thought with that.
and goodbye.
What?
What?
I said thank you and goodbye.
Oh. Because
I
he was
thought
like,
actually, like what? Man,
what?
I thought. What? Like, I really thought Aura was gonna come and catch him again when he was leaving the building. I would have been like, shit. What are we at now? 10? Damn near attacks? He's really on something, but Ethan is just getting upset. And it's good to see Mr. Ego the way he is. You got targets on your back.
Yep.
So everybody's aiming, they're firing. So you're gonna get it from Trick, you're gonna get it from Spears, you're gonna get it from Young OG, you're gonna get it from Oro. You gotta keep an eye on everybody now. They coming for you. They know you're
Yes.
a newbie.
Ugh. Sounds very stressful. In
No,
fact, you always got to keep your eyes open and your back against the wall.
no.
Mm.
He got a big he came in with the big target on his back, and the target's only getting bigger.
I wonder
Because I
if we're ever
know
going to find out, Jay, about that contract. What is it that's special in that contract that Ava was so
she didn't want to talk much about
she
it.
didn't want to she didn't want to talk much about it, and she was very reluctant on signing it, but she just decided to do it. So that question still hasn't been answered, Mundo, in terms of what was that stipulations that she is against. Kind of hoping that we will see that, moving forward, that he does something or he's able to do something out of the norm because it's in his contract. Hmm.
That's something we gotta we really gotta sit back and think about shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well.
Because you see how she was in the office when she was in agreement with him earlier in the night. So it seems like she's got to be the yes woman in the situation where whatever he says is gonna probably more than likely go. Because normally when you're in Ava's office and you're talking title matches, she usually grants the match right then and there on the spot. She didn't grant that shit to Oro. But obviously she was listening to Ethan, so she's yesing him at the moment. He got something on her. So yeah, man. That's something we gotta keep an eye on.
Right,
So
right.
after that, we got our match where, like I said, we have Jada and OTM with Meechin and the OC. What did you think about this one? This was, I consider, the meaty man match with the hot ladies.
Yeah, it was the meaty and hot potato match. That's what that was. Meat and potatoes. Yep. And cake for dessert. You had all of that. Regular cake, cupcakes. Yes, it was a full Thanksgiving dinner match right there. Dude, OTM, they once again have impressed me. Like, these guys are freaking powerful. They're so powerful. And I love seeing power versus power like that. They just, like, I'm more powerful than you are. No, I'm more powerful than you are. Boom, bam, and they're proving it. And then meanwhile, you have the continuing cat fight with Miss Parker and Miss Sheehan. And I mean, they are, oof. I mean, these two ladies, they really don't like each other. They are going back and forth, hard and strong. And baby, I love it. It's like I don't want this to end because they give like such good matches. They give good fights. And I don't want this to be the last time. I want them to fight again. I just like to see big dudes fight like that. And strong and quick women like Meechin and Miss Parker to go at it like that. From what I've seen, I enjoyed this match and I was impressed. Once again, this is the second time in a row, I was impressed with OTM's performance. Even though the OC won, but I think OTM has gained some more fans tonight. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I like the way Price was moving in the ring. That choke slam or whatever you want to call it that he did, like a sideways choke slam. I like that. Bro, that shit, he came down hard as fuck with that.
Yeah, and that was
I
the
was like,
big dude, right? That was Big Gallows that he did that to, yes?
yeah, hell yeah. That's a 300
Had him,
pound guy he put up in the air like that.
yeah. It had him way up there. I was like,
He's definitely impressing me, you know. Nima, Nima's getting there, but right now Price is the one with the better skill set in the ring because Price seems more poised to get shit done.
mm-hmm.
But even Anderson was looking good tonight as always. The girls, shit, we need a cage match with them. We need some type of a Hell in the Cells. We need something with those two, just locked in. It's 3 stages of hell. Give them something to fight about
Mm-hmm.
because they could fight every week. I wouldn't care. Like, you know how most people would sit back and be like, damn, Michin and her again? Nah, I could see them fight every week. 52 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
Yes.
I love it. Like, this is like Des will say, this is the Michin that we like to see.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get this, it's magic, and I love it. And you see Jada doing her slaps, and they finally gave her move a name that she did with with her ass cheeks. I think what did they call it? Let me see. I wrote it down here. They called it the teardrop.
Teardrop.
Yes. I said, what type of name was that? But then then you got to think about it. Like, they don't want to say the booty drop, so they calling it the teardrop. Because that's what I first wrote on my paper was the booty sit down. That's what I wrote.
Right.
And then when I heard the teardrop, I had to put teardrop next to it. So man, I like where they got these girls going. One's getting mentored, the other one's respected in the ring, and it's just a duel that you enjoy to see. Gallows, Anderson, good thing by doing the same thing, also helping OTM get better. It feels like this was similar to the Sheamus fight that we got with Bronson Reed, and he beat the newer guy, the guy that's trying to get up there. Where we see, and the OC picking up the victory and hitting them with the Magic Killer to get put the young guys to sleep. But this is probably a thank you to them for, like, look, you're helping them continuously and they're getting better. This is what they got to be served as far as when you got big guys like Gallows and Anderson, you got to mentor those type of guys, the bigger guys. So I love it. I like the way this is going. And good win by them. Good showing by the young guys, the rookies. And after all of that, we got the NQCC talking in the back. They're talking with good
Hey,
old
Charlie,
Renton.
you good, dude? Despite everything we're going on right now, I just want to take the time to thank you, bro.
Yeah, about that. I want to be a part of the group.
Ren Sinclair.
Absolutely not.
Okay, then I'll just tell everyone about.
No one could have believed you.
Well, Charlie, what's your dad saying about this?
Look, that doesn't matter. What does matter is you're not joining the group.
Come on, I'm not the only one who saw what happened.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Just
It's
kidding.
not.
That's not funny, man. Matter of fact, it might not even be what you want.
I almost got you.
Miles! Miles! What do you think you're doing, huh?
She started it.
Don't care what she started.
One way or another, though, I'm gonna wrestle my way into that cold little heart of yours and into the group.
Grow
Well,
up.
Jay, you did mention, Jay, last week that NQCC had to be 4 people. So what do you think about her joining the group? Like, is that cool?
I would like it because we don't see her that much in the ring. They do, every group that we're seeing basically has a female with them along the way. I like it. It's definitely different, and hope that we could see more of her on TV with them. Since now they got Tavion Heights as the third guy, and then her as the first female of the group. It feels like us here at the table. But we just recently, got our first female of the group. This is innovating. Hmm, Okay, okay. Go ahead, Miss Ren Sinclair. Keep your mouth shut, girl. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say nothing. But we after that, we get the main event coming up, and we see Duke Hudson head into the ring and Oba as well. I just love the music that they play. The dun 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 dun. It feels like an '80s steel cage match is about to happen, and here we go with our main event, the North American title on the line. Man, we had both the main titles defended tonight. Wow. The NXT Championship and now the North American Championship on the line. We got Oba Femi versus Duke the MVP Hudson. Shane, Dez, if you want to chime in, talk to me on this main event.
I must say, first off, this is that match, Mundo, where it is referred to as meaty, or how you say lean meat, because you're talking about Mr. Femi at 6'6", 310 pounds versus Mr. Duke and Duke, 6'5" at 253. These are some big mother sukas up in there, man.
Yo, you saw the graphics that they put up for them?
Yeah.
That was
They
different.
showed the stats. Yeah. Because
Oh,
that's how big they are. That's how big they are. If it was two other opponents, they wouldn't have shown that. But because these guys are freaking huge, it was fitting for them to have showed that.
Hell yeah. I like it.
Oh, yeah. Didn't something happen before the match? Yes. It was, remember they showed the shot of DJ Red Alert, a.k.a. Eddie Thorpe.
Yes. Oh, my God. Getting beat up by Lexus King. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they
really
ruined this guy's...
They
ruined this guy's career.
But then when they show the graphic for the match next week, he's the Indian guy again. It's like, what are we doing here, man?
I don't get it. Fellas, let me tell you something right now. If that man steps out into the ring as the Indian, I'm yo.
Next week is going to be him coming up, boots and cats, and boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and cats. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore with this dude, man. I don't know.
I mean, you're insulting my intelligence when you do that, and I don't like that. It's like, who are you? Are you an Indian, or are you a DJ, or are you a DJ Indian? Like, like tell us what it is exactly you are. It's like you can't be like one person this day and then a totally different person the next day. And we're supposed to say, "Oh, that's DJ Eddie," and then they go, "Oh, that's that's Indian Chief Eddie." Like, hello,
Oh
but
shit.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna wait till next week. You already pissed us off with your Indian graphic, so we'll see next week, Mundo, when he steps out. Humph. Um, yeah, we're still talking about this match, right? This North American Championship match between these big meaty men. Yeah, you know, I have to give Duke his credit. He definitely gave Mr. Femi a good hard match. And this was probably one of the toughest matches that I've seen Femi in. I mean, once Duke got in that corner and he took his blouse off, ooh wee, he was laying the SmackDown, Raw, and NXT cut on Mr. Femi. Man, he really showed dominance. And I was like, wow, I was very impressed with this guy. He's just strong and powerful, and it was going toe for toe, knuckle for knuckle against Mr. Femi. And it was like, for a minute, Femi, he couldn't do it. He couldn't knock him out. He was getting knocked out. He was getting tossed around also. But then it was like he would do something, Mr. Duke, he would do something and he would like celebrate. And it was that celebration period, Jay. And even though it was like a couple of seconds, that's enough for Femi to regain some power. And then we saw what we seen and couldn't believe we seen it. But yep, we have a champion once again from our guy Femi. But like I said, shout out to Duke. And yeah, it was an awesome match, Jay. I liked it. I wouldn't mind seeing them fight again. I don't know if it's possible, especially being that Femi's the champion. But I did enjoy that match, and again, he was one of the toughest opponents that Femi has had thus far, and he's had a lot of big dudes. But that match, amazing.
Yeah, Duke looked really, really good in this match. Again, I say this all the time whenever we talk about Chase U. We haven't really seen them perform too much this year. So when we do get to see them perform, I'm amazed. And I mean, I had my homeboy watching this match with me, and he was intrigued by it. He doesn't even know what NXT is, but he was watching the match, and I mean, they were laying it down. Good match, good match on both ends. The false finishes, the good power moves on both ends. I mean, the crowd was completely invested in this match. I can say that they were definitely worth being in the main event spot. Duke should not feel bad whatsoever. He gained a lot of fans if he didn't have them. I'm a believer in him. Um, yeah, and then in Oba again, just dominate. I don't want to say dominated, but him getting the win and continuing his run and reign as champion. But it was definitely a close match. I mean, that power bomb off the top rope, that that was a close two call right there. I mean, shit. Um, yeah, choke slams and all that stuff. It was just really, really good, very entertaining, and definitely, like I said, Duke should not feel bad for taking the L. He gave it a hell of a shot, and he definitely deserves to be in the running of North American champion again down the line.
I definitely see that. I could see Duke getting another shot down the line. He proved a lot. Did a lot of good moves in the ring. He was countering a lot also. His big boot was good, and his DDT was strong. Also, the damn, where when he hit the move by Trish and they mentioned the Stratisfaction. That's why he gets looked at by Trish, because he uses her move. So that was cool to see. And Oba hits that choke slam. Man, that shit was hard as fuck. Duke even hit a power bomb, and Oba used the sit up power bomb to win. Good win by the champ retaining. Definitely what you guys said. This is possibly one of his hardest matches because Oba didn't look so dominant in this one. He was actually getting challenged by Duke. So Duke opened a lot of eyes tonight, made a lot of people believers,
Right.
and he definitely lived up to his MVP role.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, like he really showed that he can handle the spotlight as far as like I said, being in the main event, possibly going for another championship between that one and the NXT championship. Like he's not just the guy in the background of Chase U holding a trophy. Like he can throw down. He can throw down. And I was really, really impressed with him tonight. Because again, I'm not too used to seeing him fight one-on-one. And I didn't know what to expect because of the fact that, this match was just thrown together last week. So for them to put that type of match on without any real backstory or anything like that, I mean, you got to give it to them. You got to hats off to those guys.
Facts, bro. Good shit by Ridge for picking that title match. And we really got to see what Duke could bring. And I'm pretty sure they can't hold their heads down for this because it was a great display. The group looks strong. We get to eventually see Thea versus Roxy. The group is getting their title matches. Now, what's next for Chase is the whole thing. Like, is he gonna, continue pushing them, or is he gonna want to get a little shot himself at somebody? I'm quite intrigued to see what happens there with him, but that's later on down the line. Hopefully, he gets his as well. And after everything happened, after this match ended, we seen Brooks and Jensen leaving together out the building. Shane, you got audio of that ending?
What the hell was that? The hell with that! I lost because of you. That's what happened. Dude, you are so lost right now. It's not even funny. Never been more clear before. So how about this, Briggs? Me and you next week. You're proving my point for me. Last time we did that, I beat you up pretty good. Look, man, I don't want to put you through that again. No disqualification.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
He believed in himself.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever he got in that car with. Whoever he got in that car with is the reason why he's going to win next week. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was Spears. It has to be Spears.
Yeah, because remember Sean wanted to recruit Briggs at first, but Briggs talked shit, and then he beat him up. So why not go for his friend?
So damn, so that outburst that Jensen did last week makes me think that Spears was already in his head.
Why else would he go after Javon? That's Spears' number one.
Right.
Mm.
Shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I fucks with that.
Wow. Y'all some smart motherfuckers. That's right. Smart.
We broke this shit before anybody even knows.
That's right. Y'all solved the case. Y'all smarter than Chad Gable. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I think the whole goddamn world's smarter than him.
I cracked the code.
Maxine was like, no shit.
Crack the code. Nice.
Oh
So
shit.
this is becoming interesting now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told y'all I really like Sean Spears, man. I really like him, and the fact that he likes to work with the younger talent and better the younger talent. Why not be in this type of story with Jensen and Javon and Briggs? Like he's probably producing it.
Mm-hmm. I would be
Mm.
surprised. I would be surprised. Okay, I'm opening my mind to this because this is getting interesting. I'm totally opening my mind now. Okay. Thanks to
That-
Mr. Mundo. Yeah. Thanks, dude.
but that's but that's what NXT does. They leave you second guessing a lot of shit, and then we gotta like rewind and go to previous episodes and see why certain stuff gets done later on. And then Des just literally said this shit like, "Look, you gotta remember he attacked Javon."
Yeah,
So he attacks him. He has that rampage similar to what he would do, just the chairman shit.
because would you be surprised if you saw Spears appear out of nowhere next week during their
That
match?
no, just
And
because
it's
of the
no
announcement of the no
disqualifications
D.
at that.
Yes,
I
that's
wouldn't be
why I expected
surprised.
it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Javon's there as well.
Mm.
It's giving us room to have these other characters come into the match and do something, do some shit.
Yep.
Oh, well, this is gonna be fun next week. I
Yeah.
think that I think it's gonna be even better. Would have been better if they had it at the Bash, unless this. Whew, oh man, oh man, we got a lot. We got a lot. I like this. Everybody got a decent storyline right now. So
Mm-hmm.
this is very intriguing. And hey, we didn't even hit a commercial today. Uh-oh. Damn, we never go on commercial during my show. Yeesh. But
No,
I mean, this
we
is
do,
sure,
but
sure.
yeah, uh, I was having really bad headaches throughout the show, so I couldn't keep track of it. I'm so sorry, guys. That's why I was
no, but
in
I
and out.
know no, you don't be sorry, bro, because I noticed that last week with the show, like I breezed through the damn near the whole show, and then at the end of me, you know, basically saying the last words out of what happened, and you caught it last week, like yo, we didn't go on commercial the whole episode, but shit, it's 12:30. We're about to wrap this shit up. We're about to go with our matching moments of the night, and we could close out. We
All right.
already hit that. We hit that 2 hour threshold already. So, fellas, Des, you got the open mic first. Let me know your matching moment of the night from what you saw. Shane, the same
Yeah.
thing after. I'll go after Shane, and then I'll go after Des, and Shane, you'll end it for us. Sorry, Des.
Yeah. My match of the night is obviously what we just spoke about. I think that match was fucking amazing. Oba and Duke for the North American Championship. So that is my match of the night. Um, and my moment of the night, I don't even. Yeah, matter of fact, what I said to you guys about that match with Jensen and Javon, that I still can't compute on how he jumped from the floor to the bottom rope and did a goddamn moonsault. Like I don't understand how that's possible. So that's my match and moment of the night because I still can't compute it.
Oh, so I guess it's my turn. Sorry.
No, no, no,
So,
no, no, no. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry. Womp womp.
wah, wah.
Yeah. My match of the night, I'm gonna go the same route with our main event, Oba versus Duke, just because we got to see more from Duke, and he's actually stepping his game up. And my moment of the night, I will have to say it was when with Cedric and Ashante, and they was talking with Jakara and Oro Cop Block. I thought that was a really cool segment to see, and these guys are gonna finally start getting their feet wet. So that's my match and my moment for the night.
Cool beans. Hot lean. My match of the night, and this was hard because we had a couple of awesome matches tonight. This was a good show all around. But because of the fact that I was the most impressed by seeing these guys together for the first time, I'm going to say the first match with the Rascals versus Gallus. It was just an awesome match, and I was just extremely impressed out of all the matches. My moment of the night, besides the two that you guys have mentioned, is to see that dude from OTM slam the hell out of Big Ass Gallows. How often do you see a guy that size go up that high in the air and get slammed so hard that you would think that he would have like been slammed to hell? Like he literally was like slammed to hell. That is my match and moment of the night.
Cool. We could play the closeout commercial, fellas. We're about to close this out. We're hitting the final stretch.
Anything else to say or let's hit it? I'm gonna hit it.
Hit
All
it.
right. Hit it.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac, bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments and follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
Yeah. Okay, fellas. Since it's time now to close this out. I'm gonna lead off. Then Mundo, Shane O'Mac. No, it's gonna be me, then Shane, and then our Friday night host, Mundo. And I'd like to say, fellas, as always, thank you for following with this NXT program that we got. It's a very hot program, and I love it. Love you guys. Shout out to all the listeners that we got tonight. Bless them all. Thank you for coming on. Also, this is the 100th week again for us. This is episode 101, and we are on the road to 200. Thank you again, fellas, and see you Friday. Shane?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money.
Yeah, everybody. We've made it to another awesome Tuesday night. Shout out to WWE and NXT. What an awesome episode of NXT we had tonight. And I was here to share it with the homies, Triple J. Thank you so much for always being a cool host. And Mundo, even though you're not feeling well, you still mustered up that strength and was able to come and join and to give your inputs and your intake and laugh with us a little bit. Dude, please rest up very well and get well soon, very soon, okay? And to everybody that came in, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks to those who left a message. And even those that stuck in their head for like 1 second. Maybe next time you'll hang out with us a little longer. Don't forget, for our Friday night, we got a big, huge show for our Friday night SmackDown. We're not going to be here. Okay, we're going to be on YouTube. Check out the YouTube. That's the site that everybody has. So we should expect to see everybody that will see us on Friday. All right? All right. I'm reminding everybody to please laugh hard and love harder. It's me, your homie, Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast 100th episode week celebration, saying good fight, good night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Drop it. Drop it. Once again, everybody, it's your boy Mundo, AKA Mr. AKA himself, AKA the what? Hey. I just want to say thank you so much to Triple J, Shane O'Mac, for having me tonight. I'm not feeling well, but I can't leave my guys hanging. NXT was amazing tonight. Amazing. I watched it from my bed, a sick bed, but I was so thoroughly impressed by it. I had to get up here and talk with my guys about it. Shout outs to Shawn Michaels and his crew. Again, as Shane said, Friday Night SmackDown will be airing on YouTube and Facebook Live. Make sure you go and like our pages so you can get the link so you can join us on Friday. And as always, above my little talking circle is the Three Bells Podcast YouTube. Make sure you like that one and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. Share and subscribe and all that good stuff. And yeah, until Friday, guys, enjoy your 2 days off. Shane O'Mac and Triple J. And we'll be right back. Well, we're not going to be here, but we'll be right back at it on Friday for the SmackDown Recap, episode 102. Again, it's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. a.k.a. himself. And I'm out of here. And as always, know ye.